Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between the mountains and the sea, there lived a humble fisherman named Tomas. Every day, he would set out on his boat before dawn, casting his net into the calm waters and waiting for them to fill with fish. As he sat, patiently waiting, Tomas began to notice that some days were better than others. On certain mornings, when the water was still as glass, he could see a perfect reflection of the moon above, its soft glow illuminating the seafloor below. On those peaceful days, Tomas found himself catching more fish than ever before, almost as if the universe itself wanted to reward him for taking the time to appreciate its beauty. And yet, there were other times when the sea was rougher, churned up by strong winds or hidden under cover of fog. On those mornings, not only did his catch get smaller, but also it became increasingly difficult to navigate through the treacherous waves. One day, after an especially fruitless fishing trip, Tomas decided to seek guidance from a wise old monk who lived in solitude atop one of the nearby mountains. He climbed for hours, sweat pouring down his face and back, until finally reaching the hermit's dwelling place. There he asked the sage why some days brought such abundance, while others left him empty-handed. The monk smiled kindly and replied, "It is because you have not learned to still your waters, young fisherman. Just as the moon above reflects perfectly on calm waters, so too can you mirror the divine within yourself, but only if you allow your mind to become clear and undisturbed." Tomas was puzzled by this advice, asking how he could possibly achieve such a state of tranquility amidst the chaos of daily life. The monk explained that true stillness comes naturally from moments of solitude where we let go of our own desires and schemes, allowing ourselves to be receptive to something greater than ourselves. "Think of it like this," said the wise man. "When muddy water is left alone, it will eventually settle and become clear again. In the same way, when you set aside time each day to quiet your thoughts and simply be present in the moment, your mind will gravitate toward clarity and understanding." Inspired by these words, Tomas began to incorporate meditation into his daily routine, waking up early every morning to sit in silence beside the gently lapping waves. At first, he found it challenging to still his racing mind, but with practice, he discovered that the act of meditating became more natural and immediate, just like the reflection of the moon on the water's surface. As days turned into weeks and months, Tomas noticed a profound change not only in his fishing yields, but also within himself. He felt less stressed, more connected to those around him, and better equipped to handle life's challenges with grace and patience. And so, whenever you find yourself caught up in the frenetic activities of daily living or feeling overwhelmed by your own thoughts, remember, true stillness comes naturally from moments of solitude where we allow our minds to settle. Just as muddy water will become clear if allowed to stand undisturbed. Incorporate this practice into your own lives, even for just a few minutes each day, and watch as the ripples of calm spread outward, touching every aspect of your existence, much like the moon above, reflecting its light on the waters below. For it is only when we are still that we can truly see ourselves mirrored in the divine, open to receive all the abundance and wisdom the universe has to offer us.